p.m. in only approximately 8 to 7 more minutes. Of course, right after that event, we will have the International Crew Parade of Flags. This starts at 11 a.m. in the Central. Beautiful heartwarming event where you get to meet all the different nationalities of the crew members.
You tried to make a movie from the last day?
Yes.
Like a movie.
That's fine. Casino will be holding events as well throughout the day. So if you want to go and have some fun, we'll have a chance to win some cash. That is a place
That's
to
a perfect
be.
one.
Our Casino Royale.
On your
Of course,
passport.
I am very excited that today
Perfect
is
picture
the
for a passport.
day. First time ever on the junior series of the prize is right. Everyone's a contestant. This starts at 2 p.m. But keep in mind you do need to be there earlier. We will open the doors earlier since 1:15, so you can join us in the theater, find your favorite seat, and make sure you bring your phones with you as you will get them. This is free to watch, pay to play, so keep that in mind. Of course, we also have the bingo taking place today at 3:15. Cards on sale, and the game starts at 4 o'clock in Safari Club at number 6. There is plenty more going on, folks, but I will see you in the center in just 5 more minutes for the Veterans Recognition Ceremony. This is Eric, your cruise director. Bye for now.
Ready? Continue. Jump. Ready?
Orchestra. With the musical direction of your musical director right there on the keys, let's hear it for Mr. Dima right there leading the band. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to the Centrum area for our Veterans Recognition Ceremony. If you could be so kind to allow me to introduce myself, my name is Eric and I have the pleasure of being your cruise director on board. And today we're joined by many of our officers on board, led by our hotel director, Mr. Alistair, right there at the top of the staircase. And we're all here, ladies and gentlemen, to pay our respect and recognize our veterans on board. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to start this ceremony with the recognition and respect for those who made the ultimate sacrifice for their countries. We will do this with a moment of silence, followed by the playing of taps from the trumpet player from our orchestra, Mr. Andre. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment of silence begins now. Thank you. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to honor and recognize all of the veterans that are currently on board our beautiful ship. But we will do this in a very unique and special way. The Jewel of the Seas Orchestra will be performing the Armed Forces Medley. Now, the Armed Forces Medley contains all the different fight songs for all the different branches of the military. What we kindly ask you to do, when you hear the fight song for the branch of the military that you served under or that you are currently serving on active duty, we kindly ask you to please make yourselves known. You can salute, you can wave your hand, you can shout, and then if you could be so kind, make your way to the Centrum area right in the middle so we can all shower you with the love and recognition that you deserve. Now, of course, we also kindly ask you, once your fight song is over, please do not leave from the Centrum area. Help us welcome your other brothers and sisters from the other branches of the military so they can also be received with the love that they deserve. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for everybody here that is not a veteran, this is where you get your hands ready to make them feel your love through your claps and through your noise. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Armed Forces Medley.
One, two, two, two.
First, here comes Space Force. standing right here in front of us right now, please don't leave us just yet. In fact, I would kindly ask you to please take a moment to take a very good look around the Centrum area right now. We are all for here. This is all for you right now. And if you take an extra second, ladies and gentlemen, to take a look right next to you, you can clearly see right now you are not alone. Thank you very much. We would like to take